From your local election headquarters,
Election day is less than 40 days away, but early voting began today across the state. Voters in central Illinois are already casting ballots, and if you requested a vote-by-mail ballot, it's on its way. State Capitol reporter Theodora Coulivaris is live in our Capitol newsroom. Theodora, was there a big turnout for that first day?
Karina, I spoke with the Sangamon County clerk and he says he was surprised by the number of people who came out to vote today on the first day of early voting. And local party officials say that this process is also kind of changing when they start reaching out to voters to get their message out. November 5th is weeks away, but some voters in Sangamon County have already cast their vote for the next president of the United States.
It's been really busy, more busier than I thought it would be this early, being the first day. So I had a nice little line to start the morning. It's continued kind of nonstop throughout.
And the number of people choosing to skip the lines on Election Day is on the rise. Data from the Illinois State Board of Elections shows in 2022, a non-presidential election year, nearly 18% of voters voted by mail compared to more than 9% in 2018. During the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, there was a surge in vote by mail compared to previous years at more than 33%.
We're still a traditionalist county here in which the vast majority of our ballots are still cast on Election Day. But it grows every cycle. Like vote by mail is growing 20% every cycle. You know, in-house early voting is keeping pace for what we've always done before in the past.
Local party officials on both sides are encouraging people to take advantage of the early voting options.
Things like that I think are really great and allow people to vote in a way that makes them, you know, whatever way is most comfortable to them.
Just because there's early voting, I don't think the pie's getting any bigger as far as the number of voters. It's still incumbent upon the candidates to knock on the doors, to make the phone calls, and really get their message out.
With ballots coming in earlier, political parties and campaigns are reaching out to voters sooner than before.
You want to make sure that you connect with those voters ahead of time. The goalposts have definitely moved in terms of when to start.
And that can come with some challenges.
With really starting in September, you may have to hit those voters a couple more times, and then once early voting starts like it has today, you really want to keep up that momentum and the voter contact the next 5 weeks until Election Day.
And if you're thinking of voting by mail this election and you have yet to request a vote by mail ballot, you can still do so. And you can also register to be on a permanent vote by mail list. Reporting live in Springfield, I'm Theodora Coulivaris, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Theodora, thank you. Here's where to vote early in other central Illinois counties: the Macon County Early Voting Center in Decatur, the Vermilion County Joseph G. Cannon Building in Danville, and in Champaign County, the Brookings Administrative Center in Urbana. More early sites will open in Champaign County on October 21st.